Rock out with our
What
cocktail.
is going on, man? We're rocking out here, hanging out as always with the panel right now, man. This is Buyer Pass, but as always, man, we're gonna hang out. Trying to behave here. I hear an echo, but it's all right, man. This is Buyer Pass, the place to be every week, 8 o'clock every Tuesday. You're on here because you got the notification bell, and that's the cool thing about it. And right now, let's say what's up to John Comics with Kids coming on the panel at tonight, 868 subscribers, sir. How are you doing tonight, brother?
It was a busy day. I think we all had busy days, getting stuff done, laying it out, knocking it out, getting stuff done, doing it today, taking some time to do it.
Clapping them cheeks.
And now I'm here for Buyer Pass, the Four Horsemen. Woo!
Four Horsemen, the house doing it
well.
And our other panel member, Edwin, the rooter of all the Comic Jabronis, coming in the panel tonight, 977 subscribers. How are you doing tonight, sir?
All right, I'm great. Like I always say, I love these Tuesday night shows, talking to you guys, getting ready for Wednesday to go to the local comic shop and spend my money. Yeah.
And up next right now, we have Perry, the Lurking Blazer, just hit 1K. Congrats once again, brother.
2012, man. That's freaking awesome, dude.
1012. He just corrected me.
I just looked at my phone like, damn, dude, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I told Perry a long time ago he'll pass me, so it's happening. It's happening, man. But thank you guys, man, for hanging out. Let's do this. This is Buyer Pass, and everyone in the chat. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Man. All right. Well, I'm gonna use StreamYard, guys. So if I'm behind John Comics, can you please help me out, sir? Right now.
Yeah, brother, I got you. Air Spider, he was number one in the chat, first in the door. Now he said, "I'm not waiting for a notification bell. I am here." And then we got Varangian Vigilante, Guten Tag, mein Freund, and the old comic smell is in the chat. Long box diving, Cody Jones and Samuel David and Old Wolf, Tony Perez, the comic book homie, Ramos, sorry. Stay Puff is in the chat. Good to see you, Sean. Dropped some great wire knowledge today. Much appreciated. Always.
Oh, I got some wires.
Joey Bag of Sevens, T-Bone, HAQ. See, that's how you get rid of a pair. You just keep talking right over. Just keep going. I collect a lot. Kelvin Cartagena.
Ooh.
Comic Books NYC. Kavi's in the chat. And I think that's all I got so far.
All right, sweet, man, sweet. Thank you guys for hanging out. Not only that, guys, everyone in the chat, feel free to check out their channels right now, man. All you gotta do is click their names and this panel right here. Yo, feel free to sub them up too. And let's get with the read of the week, man. Let's go around the clock here. Let's go with Mr. Perry, the Blazer Comics, man.
I'm gonna go with a book that took me by surprise. And I love it, man. This Space Riders is so... I hate that I keep touching the cover. Look at that. I keep touching the cover. I hate the black covers. But this book inside, you know how like you get the white borders around the panels? This is like they dipped a tea bag around it. Like that whole feel. It's just so cool. The book smells great inside. The artwork is amazing. It's so freaking good, man. I recommend everybody read this book.
Perry, you just said you hate the black cover, but I watched your video and you're like, I love this black cover.
No, I hate the how your fingerprints, the oils on your fingers left off. But I love the cover. Like I love that black. I just hate your fingerprints. Huh?
Does it glow in the dark?
It doesn't glow.
Damn it! That was the one question I had last week about it because it looked like a cover that could glow in the dark.
Like it does. Maybe if he takes some LSD, maybe.
Boom.
All right, Mr. John Comics and Kids, do you have a read of the week, sir?
Yeah, I was a little behind on this because my LCS did not buy any of issue 1, so I had to wait for the second print. So this last week I caught up on some Money Shot
Oh
1
damn! With that
and 2.
mustache.
Yeah, it was hilarious, very good, highly entertaining. I'm definitely ready for a third issue. So
When is a money shot not good?
Perry and I have been telling you guys about this Money Shot for a while now.
I knew it. I went in that day to get it, and my LCS was like,
wow.
"Sorry, we didn't know about it. We didn't order any," which is super rare. My LCS usually gets everything, and they somehow missed that one.
Yeah, that Money Shot. It's a funny book.
I got.
I like the
I
big
dig
testicles at the end.
That issue
You
1
do.
variant, the FF variant that Perry got is a good book.
Oh, the
That's a good-
Fantastic Four one? Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
pretty cool. It took a while to get it.
Nice, man.
I love Air Spider mustache. I think I've never heard that term before, and I dig it. 'Cause-
And Mr. Comic Jabroni. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Katie says, "Love a good Money Shot."
You can never go wrong with the Money Shot. That's all we jump to. Comic Jabroni. What's going on, man? What's your read of the week, brother?
I don't understand what you mean by "let's go to Comic Jabroni after Money Shot." Not down with any of that, Rod. Even though I am down here below you, please
Hey,
don't
you got
do
the
any
bow
of that on
tie
me.
on.
My read of the week, X-Force issue number 2. I dig it. I'm only collecting 2 of the Dawn of X titles, and X-Force is one of them. CIA, spies. You got a lot of Wolverine in that book. They're trying to find Domino. They find Domino, and she is not in a good position. She is pretty messed up. I like it. I'm digging it. I like the artwork. The artwork was pretty good too, man. Woo, yeah, I'm hyped.
Right. Nice, man. Nice. We got the reads of the week done, man. John
Wow, where's
Comics
your
and Kids.
read?
We got Transformers Galaxies, issue number 3, man.
Why you act like you said it? You never
You didn't even
said
say it.
What the
Well,
hell,
I was
man?
talking to you guys off camera. That's why I forget things, man. This thing right now is fire, man. You got the Constructicons, buildings, Cybertron, and all that stuff, man. You know, a lot of people are not reading it, but do yourself a favor, man. Check it out, man.
Is Transformers Galaxy? I have one question about it. Is it set on their world or in the galaxy?
In the galaxy, when everything's like it's all beginning before.
So it's before they ever made it to Earth.
Yeah, it's all like like an origin story. It's
I got the timeline now. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so it's like you get to see how, like, if you go back in the very first 2 issues, how the Destructicons like kind of like you see the cartoons how they just like assemble, but in this it's like, whoa, what we're doing, man? I don't know what the heck we're doing. They're trying to adjust to each other. That's the cool thing about the
But
book.
since they're robots, didn't somebody have to make them? Who
That's
made
what
the
it-
robots?
Yeah, a mommy and a daddy robot.
Yeah,
Do
but who
things
made the
together,
mommy and daddy
then
robot?
Baby robot comes out.
Who made
there's
the
a-
mommy robot?
The God
It was-
robot.
it was
The God
baby-
robot.
It was baby, Yoda or whoever it was.
John.
Oh, jeez, John.
John in the house.
John was getting it on with the mustache.
You were talking about robots getting it on. He, of course, woke up.
He's
Robot
like, hey,
in disguise.
who needs a Jimmy?
Hey, you know.
Not me. But we got a couple more people jumping in the house here. Thank you all guys for hanging out. Let's get to buy or pass, man. Before that, let's see if John seeing a few more people that jump on there. I see maybe 1 or 2. Maybe.
Yeah, I saw Dylan's comic book rants and
So
Cody Jones. I saw glitter and duct tape. The comic book villain. This is a good stash. I know you're calling it the porno 80s stash. No, sir. It's the definitely the Freddie Mercury style.
Ooh.
Who's Freddie
Armando
Mercury?
Christian is in the chat.
I like how you trimmed. I like how you trimmed the middle of it. And now it's kind of spreading apart.
It's the anti-Hitler. Is that what?
Freddie Mercury was a British singer, songwriter, record producer, and lead vocalist of the rock.
He didn't know who Freddie Mercury was. Oh,
I was just asking Siri, man. There's maybe someone in the chat didn't know either. I'm not the only one.
Oh my
I'm
God.
willing to bet you might have been. Two Gun Pedro is in the chat. And Zelos is in the chat. Hello, Borinquen Comics, who's got a great, I think it's a Tuesday or Wednesday show, new comic books discussed in Spanish, in español.
En español.
Ya tú sabes.
Sí, me gusta mucho. Y Katie was in the chat. And I think I got everybody else. I think we're good.
All right, man, let's do it.
Bear Island. Sorry, Bear Island. There you go. Got one more. Bear Island Comics. And Hialeah just rolled in there. Tombstone stash. I'll take that. I'll take Cowboys all day.
I trim it down so it's not as crazy as yours.
All right. I'm due for overhaul.
And super chat is open. If you want to donate to the channel, help me out to get a new mic. Up to you. I don't care if you don't do it or not. But anyway, let's get to. Let's here, man. We got Marvel, DC, Indie. Hey, chat. You know how we do, man. What you want first? We're ready to rock and roll. Let us know right now. Marvel, DC, Indie. First thing that pops up, that's what we're going to do.
Ein, zwei, and I don't remember three.
Drei.
Ein, zwei. I remember ein and zwei because in Germany I would always ask for zwei Bier, bitte. Always get two at a time, baby.
Beer, bitches.
Unless they're the big.
I'll get two of them.
Size.
I'll get two of them.
It was DC.
I think glitter and duct tape. Yeah, DC.
That's gonna be a quick one.
Yeah, but yeah, I got
sure.
La única.
I got the one.
Ooh.
All right, Perry, what you got, man?
My first one is going to be Year of the Evil #1, which is like a end of the year story. There's 10 stories in there. It's going to be all the people that are on the naughty list, so you could be sure you're going to see Harley Quinn there. And it's going to be a $10 book, but I want to see it. It's the end of the year.
I'm sorry, it's a $10 book?
I believe so, yeah.
Are you sure it's called Year or New Year's Evil?
I think I said New Year's Evil. Did I not say New Year's Evil? What did I say?
Year of the Evil.
Year of the Evil? I'm dyslexic. Sue me.
I call it Death of My Wallet.
Death of your wallet.
It's got Joker on the cover, which would almost pull me in, but I think
it's a cool cover. I like the end of the year covers because like 2020 on the cover like that is a cool book that I could pull out one day out of my box. I'd be like, I'm happy I bought it, especially since I'm a fan of everyone on the cover.
It is a cool cover, man. But you know what? I ain't paying $9.99 for it after taxes, 10 something. But you know what?
I am.
I know you are. That's why you just mentioned it to us. And that's the cool thing about it because we're gonna buy it or not. This is the whole point of the show, guys. And everyone in the chat, let us know if we're crapping on the book and say, hey guys, you're a jerk. You should not be passing on that book.
Everybody's gonna pass on that one except for Perry, and it is a #1. Make sure you watch Perry's show on Thursday.
All #1s I do on Thursday. There you go. That Thursday show is digging in my pocket a little.
All right, Mr. John, Comics with Kids, what you got for DC, man?
My only book is going to be that Lois Lane #6. Digging that Lois Lane. I'll say that the last 2 issues were some of my favorites. So I'm in for the 12-issue maxi series, man.
Which cover?
I will say this: the one thing that really bugs me about this Lois Lane series is the covers suck. They have been
just like her.
There's certain weeks when I'm looking at it going like, well, which one's the least crappiest? Like they're garbage. So I've been usually going with the like black and white ones. There's usually a black and white cover A, I think usually is. So I get those. If they got a good variant, maybe I'll look at it. But it's been pretty bad. Those covers are pretty horrible.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. And don't forget, guys, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button for all of us right now on the panel. These guys are on their way to 1,000, especially Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, not Perry. Well, we already know where he's at. But Mr. John Comics with Kids, he always calls himself the slowest turtle. He is not the slowest turtle. He's gonna get there, and he's gonna pass all of us one day. And as always, man, the chat, feel free to subscribe to everyone in the chat. Yo, cool people. That's the cool thing about everyone hanging out with us right now. We're talking about comics. And right now, we're going to go to...
She's the star of the show.
She is the star of the show. All right, Mr. Edward, what you got, brother?
Bro, I got one book from DC this week. Justice League issue 37. I've been digging Justice League, and that last issue ended. Now the Justice League will be fighting Lex Luthor and Perpetua. So and it sounds like we're going to get a hero turning sides and going to the dark side. Don't know who, but I'm interested. I like it. I don't know what cover I'll get. Probably just the A cover, but it's cool.
Yep, the one I'm picking up this week, guys, is going to be that Infected Deathbringer.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I know that's on your list, but I kind of like the cover.
That's cool. I'm straight. The cover is what drew me into it.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I gotta stay away from these cover buys and all this stuff. But that's one book. It's issue 1. I'm gonna give it a shot, and of course, a shot, right? And that's my only DC book of the week.
So that means Perry, you're the only other guy. Any other DCs you're picking up?
Deathstroke issue 50.
Oh,
A and B cover. I've been on Deathstroke for since the early 30s.
yeah.
And so I'm like, I might as well finish 50. Why not? I got all the way here. I read through a bunch of crap I didn't even like anymore towards the end of the story after he died, when they should have ended it when he died.
That's when you should have dropped it, man.
Yes. Hey man, I was already invested. I wanted to see what was gonna happen, And I'm like, all right, let me get to the end of this. We're on issue 50. It's a milestone. It's a thick book. There's 2 covers. It might be an acetane cover, and we all like those.
Is that another $10?
$5.99.
What? Drop it. Harry, save yourself. Guys, I keep seeing Batman. Everybody's picking up Batman. This is the last issue of Tom King on Batman. Well, all I have to say is thank the good, man, finally gone. Tom King, go somewhere else, man.
Where should he go then? If you don't want him on DC, where should he go?
No, I don't care if he's on DC. Go to a B character, a lesser known character. He did much better with the Miracle, whatever. No, I don't want him. Like Vision, when he was in Marvel and he did that Vision series, it was pretty good because Vision isn't one of the A-list characters, in my opinion. Did much better.
All right.
Yeah,
not on Batman. He hasn't been good on Batman, not for a while at least.
No.
The earlier run was good.
Yeah,
right after issue 50, it started.
Yeah. I would totally agree. I think that there's only been a couple issues I've loved since the wedding issue, but there's a bunch I like before that. You should definitely check it out if you haven't. If you can get those for $1 or whatever. Okay. But yeah, since issue 50, the only one I liked was the one with no talking, where he's just fighting KG Beast in a cabin. That's the only issue I liked.
I have that one. That was a good one.
But again, it was no dialogue. It was just the art of watching him beat the snot out of KG Beast.
And actually, the very beginning of City of Bane, I think it was the first issue, 77 or 76. I liked it because it was, all right, cool. Now Bane's going to take over. But again, he just lengthened it too much. The dialogue was bad.
Yep.
Nope. I'll wait. 85, I'll be back on Batman. Yep.
Yeah, man. So, it is what it is, man. We got Tom King fans that are out there.
Yeah, Tom King Vision, guys. If you've never read that 12-issue miniseries, one of you lucky people out there that invested in the Comic Jabroni mystery mail, I'm sending a Vision #1 out in those boxes.
Yeah, I got 2 of that issue, and I got that whole run. It's great.
Yep.
And I like the Mr. Miracle he did as well. That was fire. I loved Mr. Miracle. It made me want to go read more Mr. Miracle. I went back and read almost all the Kirby stuff. It was a really good read. And I will say I'm going to pick up issue 1 of his Batman Catwoman when that drops, just to see what it's about. I don't know that I'm going to go with it for long, but I'm going to definitely give him at least 1 issue on that.
I'll tell you what it's about.
Bat cat. Bat cat.
He's going to eat the cat.
She's going to come back on top of the room and say, I'm sorry. Let's do this marriage.
We're already back together and in the regular run.
No, it's gonna be them in a hotel room just talking to each other, and then on a beach, he's gonna have a mustache again, fake, and
I'm in.
It's gonna be hot garbage.
Stop selling it, Edwin. I'm in.
I know. You.
Perry, you got a couple more, right, sir?
Nope.
I know DC. I thought you said you had 2 more DC books, sir.
I had Infected, Year of the Evil, and then 2 Deathstrokes.
All right, so that knocks off the 3 books that I had marked down here. We were just talking about Tom King. That's what happens when you talk about Tom King, man. Things get sidetracked.
Vigilante in the chat says Tom King is following me on Twitter, and I have no idea why. I don't follow him back.
Dang.
All right, guys, let's see who else is in the chat right now. It's John Comics with Kids, if you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, Discovery Bay jumped in. It was nice to see you, JB.
Oh yeah, he actually had a late night show last night that was really good. I like
done a lot of shows
JB.
lately.
JB, I like it. I like him doing the late night, just letting everything loose. You know, we were talking some Star Wars last night. It was a grand old time.
Yeah, he did one this. He did a live stream this afternoon too. Let's see, from Heroes to Icons and Big Lion Cat, and who else we got hanging around? ASM 129, and I believe that's Katie's husband, right?
What's up, Mark? There was
And Funkos with Chris. And I think that was it. I think I got everybody else. Oh, sorry, Mad Mike's Comics.
And DC is putting out a facsimile. That Death of Flash, Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 8.
Yep.
Don't have that book. And you didn't buy one of the mystery boxes from the Jabroni, because that's another book that's going out in the Jabroni box.
not to mention the
facsimile,
slab, man. The slab, the 180, man. The 180.
The boxes are packed, and I'm hoping to send them out Friday, guys.
Everybody paid up?
Yeah, for the most part. Friday would be the last day. So
Nice. That's exciting. Congrats, brother.
Heck yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. Here I come.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Let's do this, man. We got Indie, we got Marvel, man. What we got? Let's see what the chat wanted to talk about real quick. I know it was Indie.
Comic Geek Nation says they can't stay. Thanks for coming by, though, brother.
Heck yeah.
Thank you for coming by.
Out, man. Thanks for hanging out.
And I think I said hello to Steve Whiting, but doesn't hurt to say it again.
I hope Steve becomes my chauffeur. I need someone to take me back and forth to MegaCon. All 4 days. I can't drive like an hour and a half back and forth. I can't do it. And I don't want to get lost again.
Man, stay at somebody's house.
I got Cody Jones as the first one in the chat. He's saying Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
We can talk about MegaCon after this, man, because I want to do something, man. I try to rent a room Thursday through Sunday. My wife said,
What you said you're gonna rent it with another couple? You swinging, Rod? What are you doing?
I got
Swinging.
a couple, but I can fit 5 in there. So
Oh, you can fit 5 in there? In what?
in the room. You can come join us, Perry. Don't
Oh man. I don't
All
know,
right,
man.
so let's do this Marvel, man. Let's do this Marvel, and let's see. We'll start with Perry. What you got, man?
Old Man Quill number 12. Let's go.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
Oh man, this is my favorite Boomer book. I'm gonna get the trade and
Boomer
read it
book.
all. I'm gonna get caught up. I gotta see what these boomers are. What's all the rage with these old folks in the homes? I gotta see what they're talking about.
Understand what a boomer is. He's just like anybody who's older than me is a boomer, right?
Okay,
That's all
boomer.
boomers.
All right,
Okay,
boomer.
boomer. Jinx. Yeah, Old Man Quill. That's definitely the first thing I'm going to want to read this week.
It looks. I love the cover.
It's been so good, and I can't wait to see how. I mean, the whole thing was about him getting the ultimate nullifier to stop the bad guys, and then of course it got shattered at the end of the last episode. So he has no way to stop Galactus. Galactus is rolling to town, got to devour Earth, and he's got no way to stop him.
No way.
No way.
It's all
In the
going
world.
down.
Oh man,
What's he gonna do? I'm very much looking forward to that.
what you got, Mr. John Comics with Kids?
Well, that was my number one. I guess my number two, my deuce, is going to be Marauders number 3.
You said it wrong. You have to say it like
Miranders?
Perry.
Miranda, right?
Maranders.
Martyrs.
Martyrs.
Maranders.
Martyrs.
Marauders, Miranda.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the book I probably want to read second.
All right.
Probably third on my list just because there's 2 indie books that I want to read first.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But you guys should know what those are. But yes, Marauders has It's been good. Those first 2 issues were great.
Absolutely.
And it's not just us two saying that. I've heard it from others on the comic YouTube community that's saying Marauders is the best of the X-Men titles coming out right now. I've heard it from many other
pretty
people.
much unanimous. People will tell you there's ones they like that maybe you don't like, but pretty much everybody's saying Marauders is the one.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go with here. You know what? You know where this is going, man. Daredevil 14. Daredevil 14. You know what? Here it is, man. I got my. I got. Come on, man.
It's on my list too. I'll tell you, after last issue, dude, watching the Kingpin have to clean up he just murdered that guy in that bathroom, and it was a mess. And then then the cleanup of that was insane last week. That was last month. Good issue. So I'm excited to see what does issue 14 bring.
Yeah, man, for sure. So let's see. I think Perry got one more.
I'm fine. Man, am I going to get a chance?
Huh?
Okay. What you
skip me, bro? You skip me.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I only got 2, and one of them's been said, so I want to at least get one word in.
Go ahead, brother.
Because I know Perry's gonna say it, and I'm gonna get it in before he does.
That's what she
Dr.
said.
Doom issue number 3.
Ooh, I like the B cover. What about you?
No, I don't like the 2099. I'm not
Is it the
picking up 2099 books or a 2099 cover.
Is it a 2099? It says 2020 on the cover.
What I saw was a 2099, and I'm not getting it. I'm going with just the cover A.
I was digging that B cover. It says 2020 variant.
Why the hell?
There's a lot of variants out there. There's a lot of those 2099 variants. Yeah.
Well, I'm going with the cover A. Cover A.
I
dig it.
One. I like a big Doom.
I read the first one. I mean,
do like a big Doom.
Well, I mean, I didn't like him walking around just like scared and stuff like that. I mean, I want some Doom, man.
He wasn't scared. He was thinking about what you got the whole world coming after you. He's trying to figure out what to do.
He's like Harrison Ford, man, the fugitive, bruh. He's running for his life.
Running man.
Everybody's coming after him.
Doesn't have to run, man.
I want to know who, kind of turned their back on him, right? Because in that first issue, we saw that the nukes got sent up and destroyed the moon or whatever was on the moon, and now he's running and he's like, just turn myself in, and things got crazy.
The androids on the moon were waving his country flag. So it was like a complete setup job.
Yeah, somebody set him up.
They set his ass up.
I like it, man. I like it.
It made you feel bad for Doom, You're like, come on, man. This guy's just chilling. He's trying to be a dictator. He's trying to rule his people, with an iron fist. Just let him do it.
I'll tell you what, man. Reading this Doom, and I've read on the DC Universe app, I've started reading a lot of Black Adam books. Those two are really similar to each other. They're anti-heroes or hero villains. I don't know what you want to say, but they want to protect their country and do whatever they can to protect their empire. And sometimes they help the good guys, and sometimes they go against the good guys. But I dig it.
Point well said. So after I just skipped over Edwin, I just jumped to my stuff, and I apologize for that once again. And let's see what we got going on here. We're still talking about Marvel. And Mr. Perry, do you have anything for Marvel?
Savage Avengers, issue number 8. It's got Conan and Doom on the cover, and it just looks so freaking cool. I'm just like, ever since I started reading Doom, I was like, how you doing, TJ? I've been really enjoying Doom. I've been back issue hunting Doom covers like a mofo. And the fact that this Savage Avengers and this Doom, I love Doom like going like this with his arms crossed. It just looks so freaking powerful.
You know what? I started calling those covers the Doom lurking covers because he's always like in the background, like looking, like watching. Or there's like a city and the heroes are down, and then like Doom
he's
like
above them,
the top of the city, like taking them all out. He's the ultimate lurker. He was the original Marvel lurker,
which is why I feel the attachment.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
it's my homie.
All right. Before we move forward, before we let John acknowledge the chat real quick, I want to say, yo, guys, man, be sure to hit that like, man, for all of us right now in the chat, in the panel right now. Great content creators right now. You watching us, especially. We could go through the chat big line. Bodekin Comics, just great stuff out there. What you want to do is take a minute, check out the channel. That's all you have to do, man. It doesn't take much. All you have to do is click the name, and a little box is gonna pop up, and then you just click it and go check out the channel. That's what we want to say real quick, acknowledging everyone, and that's what John is going to do right now. John, who else?
Congratulations, first off, to ASM 129. Go ahead and put that up on the screen. It says today that Katie went to the doctor and she was told that there were 2 heartbeats. Congratulations.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Twins. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Congrats, Mark and Katie.
Congrats. I'll be right back.
I'm happy for you guys. And I'm happy.
I'm happy to see Perry's wearing pants. That's always a good.
When you got to go doo-doo, you got to go.
Hey, man. Off. Double flush too while you're at it.
I can just shout out the chat though while he's gone. I got 1-2 Comic Talk is in the chat. Thank you for coming by. I saw TJ the Slab Dragon Watson is in the chat. Burke Family 54. Good to see you, brother. And let's see. Snizzle Pop. That's a new one for me, but I dig the name. That is awesome.
What's going on, Snizzle?
Comic Geek Nation and Patrick Wall. Patrick is awesome. Patrick, I've got a gift box I'm sending you, so don't worry, it's coming.
Who, me? Thanks.
Patrick Wall, not you, but I'm happy that you're excited.
It's not.
The Wednesday poll list, I think I already shouted them out. Tony Fett, I have not shouted you out. Appreciate you coming by. Read More Comics, hello to you. And One God Tank, hello. I think I got, Two Gun Pedro, I think I said hello to you already.
Hey, John, can you get any farther away from the screen? You're kind of doing the whole I need glasses to read it.
Told you he's a boomer.
Just living the dream, brother. Just living the dream.
that boomer life.
I got 3 Marvel books I can send you. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
I got 3 Marvel books, and I saw somebody in the chat. I think it was I Collect a Lot. Shouted out this is a book that Alec told me to get because he thought it was really good. So my LCS is holding issue 1, and I'm going to grab issue 2. It's the Spider-Man Venom Double Trouble. It looks like it's an IDW, but it's not. It's a Marvel. It looks like it's a kid's book, but if Alec recommends it, I check it out. And he was saying that it's the best Spidey book going right now.
What?
So
I'm for one issue?
This is issue 2 now. He read 1 issue. He's like, it's great. So I'm grabbing issue 2, and that's dropping tomorrow.
And there's a Peach. What's the name? Peach Momoku cover. The incentive.
Peach Momoku.
Hey, that's the X-Force book that everybody was trying to pick up last week.
All right. It sounds like a cocktail I would order.
Yes. Well, why would you order that?
Momoku.
Stick with bourbon, bro. And there is no bourbon drink with Peach Momoku.
You never know. You just never know.
Oh man, Peach Momoku, please.
So I'm gonna grab that one for sure. That leaves me with 2 others. I don't know if anybody else has more Marvel.
No.
I had 2, bruh.
All right. You do you, brother.
Oh, you already said 1.
Sorry, you're done.
I'm done.
Then the last ones I'm looking at, and I'm probably going to guarantee that I'll buy Excalibur 3. I finally got around to reading 1 and 2, and I really enjoyed them. I like the magic sort of look at Camelot and stuff. I'm digging it, so I'm thinking I'm going to get 1 more and just see how it's rolling. I just don't know about that X-Men 3. I want to give Hickman, like I enjoyed the 12 issues power Hoxpox. I want to give him a little bit more time to hit his stride. So I kind of want to give him at least 1 more issue. So I'll probably end up crumbling and grabbing that 3rd X-Men.
You know what?
I dropped it.
I respect that. I'm really close.
The artwork, I understand Hickman needs time to build.
Yeah.
But man, the artwork is so atrocious to me, man. Francis Lanil Yu, I think is the name. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I don't love it, but my frustration is more that like he had 12 issues of setting up X-Men, like 12 issues of Hoxpox to kind of like set it up and hit the ground running. And now it's like, no, wait, I got to do like 6 more issues to set up. And it's like, no, brother, just you hit it. Let's run now.
Yeah, you did the setup, and everybody is invested now. Let's go.
That was my feeling. So that's frustrating me more than the art is like, okay, I don't need the like, hey, it's the Scott Summers family sitting around having, dinner. And then it's like another issue of like, hey, now we got these two islands that are becoming friends. And it's like, let's roll, brother. Let's do it.
Dude, the whole Cyclops, and I'm gonna get into it. To hell with it. The whole Cyclops talking with Rachel Summers while they're in the plane going to the other island. And he's like, hey, have you ever been to Hawaii? It's beautiful. We should go to Hawaii. Y'all live on a beautiful island. Why do you need to go to Hawaii? That's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. The dialogue is not there either. So the artwork is bad, and Hickman is killing me with the dialogue on this one, man, when House of X, Powers of 10 was so good.
I agree. But I still, because I like House and Powers so much, I'm willing to go at least one more issue on this. And
Edwin gets hot, bro, when we talk about these books, man.
I'm hoping that issue 3
is passionate. I love comics, man. I get behind it.
I respect it. So that's my Marvel. Rod, you got any more Marvel left?
I do. I'm gonna pick up the Amazing Spider-Man issue 35 at $20.99. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. But you know what? I don't know, man. We'll talk about this whole X-Men stuff. But you know what? X-Force is my favorite read from all that stuff. I like the whole Kitty Pryde, and she's like, well, "Don't call me Kitty. I'm Kate now." I kind of like that. So,
Marauders. You're talking about Marauders.
I am talking about Marauders. You're absolutely right.
It's helping you out, bro.
Thank you, man. My bad.
Yeah, X-Force was obviously the big moment with Xavier in issue 1.
Oh, that's the one. Freaking.
Yeah.
So are any of you guys, and I'm sorry, John, if you have another one, but are you guys picking up the Annihilation books? Annihilation Scourge? Me neither.
Nope. Yeah. $20.99 and Annihilation are getting the hard pass from me.
Although if you've ever read Annihilation, that first series that came out maybe like 10 years ago, it was pretty good, man.
I hear good things. Yeah, I've never read it.
It's a good series. If you've got the Marvel U app, I would definitely recommend going on there and reading it. It's a story not based around all the Earth heroes that we know so well. This is a story based out in space. And I like that, man. A lot of people were thinking that one of the next Marvel, the MCU is going towards space and Annihilation is going that way, might be well worth going to get.
Well, and it's the villain Annihilus, right? Like
Annihilus.
So I know that a lot of people specking on that as a villain as well.
Yeah.
All right. And that is all I got for Marvel, man. I'm telling you, this is a light week, guys. This is weird. A very light week, and it's actually the second light week. So it's like we're trying to cut back a little bit here. I know Edwin's trying to get a grill. I'm trying to cut back and maybe go to MegaCon and spend a whole long weekend over there with the guys. But you know what? That's just us, man. And let's keep it going here, guys. Let's see. John, are we done with Marvel before we move into indie?
I am done. Those are my books.
Here it is, man. Independent comic books right now. Holy coconuts, bananas, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna say, man, this shit is thick, man.
Damn.
This is thick.
Hey, now.
This is thick, guys.
Late night with Perry.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He said, "Fuck it, Copa's coming."
Oh, this is not for kids. This video is not for kids.
It's not for kids. Make sure Kate and Charlie are out the room, close the doors. But
he's like, they're right there. They're looking at you, shaking their heads.
I'll take that back. I'm sorry. You can't do that. Earmuffs. Like that movie. What movie was it?
Old School, baby. Great movie.
Put your earmuffs on. All right, let's do this, man. Perry Comics. Let's drop it right now with the indie books. What you got?
I have a few.
I know you do. You got a stack.
First one I'm going to go with is going to be Storm Kid's Monica Blue, A Werewolf Story. It's presented by John Carpenter, and he did that Joker Year, the villain that blew my mind away. And the fact that he's slapping his name all over this book, even though he's not writing it, gives me high expectations to just get a wild card in the indie field and go with this one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty damn good. So make sure you watch my show on Thursday to find out.
Right. And John comes with kids. It's like, oh man, we just.
I'm gonna snake one of Edwin's books because I know he's only getting 2, and one of those is one I'm getting. So you're getting 5. Oh,
I got 5.
Ooh.
Strange Skies over at East Berlin. Edwin's gonna be joining book club. We're gonna be rocking some Strange Skies on Wednesday night, so you better be ready. I believe Alec is hosting. Who's hosting this week? I think it's Alex hosting this week.
Oh,
But I really enjoyed those first 2 issues, just like a little bit of horror, a little bit of sci-fi, and then like all spies trapped in a bunker, and it's all going down. I'm looking forward to that one.
I read the first issue, and I kind of liked it a lot. And they were in prison, just trying to do the whole interrogation of whatever you want to call it. Next, you know, all this thing just like.
Oh man.
It goes to hell quick.
Oh man,
I gotta say, the Mr. Rogers review of this book is phenomenal. Please go to John's channel and watch his. Don't even watch my reviews. Go to John's channel. Only watch John's reviews because he just does this amazing job. And Mr. Rogers was the greatest thing I've seen in a
I
long
just
time.
thought it was funny that Mr. Rogers would talk about East Berlin to kids.
One take.
In one take, yeah.
One take.
but instead of
I
a
really
jacket,
want to get to that line where I'm like, "Kids, let's talk about East Berlin." That just made me laugh when I thought of that.
Jesus, man. God, so good.
But it's great. So yeah, I'm excited to hear what Edwin's got to say tomorrow night on those first. So we're going to discuss all 3 issues. If you've read them or if you're curious about them, come by and hear the Jabroni preach.
Preach it, bro, for sure, man, for sure.
It's down. Take my notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna reread. I'm gonna reread tonight those first 2.
So go ahead, Edwin. I know you got a bunch of stuff too, and I'm
gonna say one, but there's another one. But I don't know if anybody else is gonna say it. But the first one's from IDW, and it is Shredder in Hell, issue number 5. Yes, this is the last issue of Shredder in Hell. And it's tying in with Turtles issue number 100. I've been telling you guys since the very beginning of this miniseries, Shredder is coming back. They are resurrecting him. And bam, that's what's happening. They are bringing him back in issue number 100. I am excited.
You could go back and buy your pass because Jabroni said Shredder in Hell comes out tomorrow. Pick it up because this is gonna have something to do with him coming back. And he said that months ago. I remember because I went to the store and I didn't want to pay no $10 for that book. I said Jabroni's crazy. And is he crazy? No, he's really smart.
A little bit crazy, but
he knows a little bit.
Shredder in Hell, man, it's been good. And actually, I'm not exactly sure which cover I'm gonna get. I'm hoping, but we'll talk about variant covers of the week. But Shredder in Hell's been great, man. And then Santis Mantuloku. Santeus Mantulo, I think that's how you say it. The Brazilian artist, amazing artist, man, on this on Shredder in Hell. Can't wait.
All right, man. You know, a few more people jump in the house. Mr. John Campbell, so kids, can we acknowledge who just jumped on here? I thought.
Yow.
We know who he is.
Next up. Wolf Warner. I look so forward to his video every Wednesday. Love seeing what he's picked up because it's pretty much everything and he's epic. So thanks for coming by. I was just chatting with Varangian Vigilante, who's saying that he lived in East Berlin when he had a girlfriend there. I was like, that's a long way to go for a lady because he's an Austrian. So
hey, man.
All right.
People go a long way for the snatch.
Right.
Hey, now.
What?
Hey,
That's
now.
friendly.
Go eat your dinner. They're not right there.
Somebody's angry.
Oh, yeah. C3 Comics, hello, and thank you for coming by. Bubs Comics is in the chat. That guy's hilarious. He's got great videos. You should check out Bubs. Justice for Comic, you are in the chat. He's got videos dropping all the time. Be ready for him. And I think that's it. McD, Comic Geek McD is in the chat.
Ooh.
Skits Comic. And McD, I think he's on tonight for The Boy Who Had Seven's second night of the 12 Days of Christmas. So be ready.
I thought it was Bake the Snake.
I think they had to make a switch because of an event One of the 7 had an event tonight, so they had to push
Oh.
the time, and then Bake couldn't make it.
He was getting baked.
You know.
That
Okay.
means it's gonna be like 5 o'clock in the morning for McD.
He was up last night for mine. I couldn't believe it. Dude was there till the very end.
Oh, he
That
is
is a
on.
warrior, man. That's why
Yeah, he just said it. He's on
check
tonight.
the channel out right now and subscribe, man. If you're gonna hang out till 5 o'clock in the morning, you better rock out and subscribe to the homie
Rock out with your out
with your pens out. That's what
And
you
your wieners.
notes here.
wiener.
All right, man. So let's keep it going here. I know Edwin's got a few more books. I got one I want to mention right now. And I don't know, because I want to mention these books. I know you guys would have mentioned it too. But I'm gonna throw out this Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle #1. And you know what? Oh man, I'm gonna stay away from the cover buys, but it's gonna be a cover buy. It's my cover buy, and then Edwin, he could talk about that book because I'm pretty sure he's probably got a whole bunch of that stuff, man.
Is that coming out tomorrow? Of course, I know what's coming out.
Yes, you do, man. Yes, you do. So that's my book. What you got, Mr. Perry?
I'm gonna go with one that I guess got optioned today. That Kill Whitney Donovan #1. It sounded like a cool story. I looked at it last week about like a slave and like somebody else, and they're going somewhere to kill some people, and it just looked like it was like an action-packed story. And then I guess it got optioned, and they're gonna make a movie out of it. So that's pretty cool. It just got sold out on Midtown. Well, you know, typically after Key Collector, people flood to Midtown to grab any book they can when it comes out. So I was happy I was able to get I got a couple just in case, because I was like, you know what, this sounds pretty damn cool. Let me $3.99. Why not? You know. So I'm looking forward to reading that.
All right, and then John has no more indies, so we're going right back to Mr. the Comic Ruler of all the
Are
Jabroni.
you sure, John? You don't have one more indie?
I don't think I do, but sometimes you guys throw one out, and I'm like, oh, crud, that comes out next week? I got to go and dig in the wall a little deeper.
I'm gonna say one, and I think you're gonna be picking it up. Die issue number 10.
Is that tomorrow?
I
thought it was another week.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, bro.
That's tomorrow. Where's my pen?
All right, go back. Hey, Rod, go back to John. John has a book he needs to talk about. He's gonna
John,
be picking it up
I'm
tomorrow.
really excited about this. One of my favorite indies is dropping them. No, yeah. But how do I not know this? I
there it
could've
is.
thought it was next week. I'm just clearly out of it.
Oh,
Ba-dum-bing-ba-dum-ba-dum.
There you go.
Boom.
Stephanie
I
Hahn.
usually grab in both covers, so I'm going to do that all the way through the end of this current storyline, and then see how I feel about continuing that going on.
You know she's doing a Ghost Rider book. Stephanie Hans.
Interior artwork?
No, the cover.
Eh.
I don't know, man.
I'm not much of a cover buy, dude. I'll spend a little more on like an incentive cover if I'm already enjoying the read, but I'm not just going to go for the covers. I'm just not that guy. I want to be reading it.
Nerd.
Okay, boomer, you buy comics to read them?
Actually, ASM 129 had a question for the Comic Jabroni.
No, I told him I have people looking out for me right now for one, and I myself have been doing searches.
Did you check in with my boy DS Comics? He seems to have his finger on the pulse. I'll put a word out to him if you want.
Yep. Anybody that can help me.
He's an epic resource and always seems to know what's going on.
So
I'll let him know.
So the homie Allen that had the damn Amazing Fantasy 15, he's on the hunt for me.
Nice.
So if that guy can't find it, man, well, that's next year's big Grail book.
You'll get it.
It's happening.
Yeah,
I got goosebumps just thinking about it, guys.
Oh man. When you do get it, are you gonna open it or are you gonna read it digitally?
I want to find a raw copy, man. There's plenty of graded ones out there. I want a raw copy so I can open it and smell it like this.
Just spread them cheeks open. Just dive in there. I mean, pages open.
This show, man.
All right, now, so we'll keep it going. All right.
I got one book.
Go for it, man.
Dark Horse, and this is a book Perry's going to talk about too, but I'm going to beat him to the punch again. Butcher of Paris, number 1. Yeah.
Yep.
I heard good things. Yeah.
It looks awesome.
I like the cover too, with that whatever, not the machete. What is that? It's a butcher's knife. I don't know what the hell it's called. But come on, man. World War II,
A meat
Nazis,
cleaver.
a cleaver. Bam, that's the one. A
Boom, just
cleaver.
popped.
A cleaver. Knowledge dropped. Nazis, Allied powers in France. There is a killer on the loose, and they're both trying to find it.
That's a key issue, right? That was on the Key Collector app. So, guys, make sure you download the Key Collector app. So, there it is.
Now, it just sounds crazy because you got allies and Nazis working together to kill a serial killer who's killed like 200 people, right?
I don't know if they're working together.
Or they're just both hunt. Because I feel like, they would have to be separately hunting him. And then they're going to wind up killing each other in the midst of it. I don't know.
I can't. As you guys know, and I've talked about it before, man, I'm going to school to be a history teacher. I'm a historian. I love reading stories about wars. So this is just a different take on World War II, and I'm down for it, man. I love it.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah.
So what you got, Mr. Perry? What you got next on Indies?
I got, I think this is Dark Horse. Crone number 2. The first one was freaking awesome. I loved it. I thought it was really cool. I picked up another copy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the second one, which for some reason the cover work looks horrible. It looks like it's a love story, but it's really not at all. So I don't know why they would even try to go in that direction. But yeah, no, cool story, action pack. Hopefully number 2 doesn't let me down.
All right. And I know I just skipped myself, but I do want to read Dead Eyes number 3.
Heck yeah, man.
Dead Eyes number 3. I need to do that one.
That's like the first new one.
It's a new, right? It's a new issue.
Yeah, because 1 and 2 came out last year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so let's keep it going here. Mr. Edwin, are you?
Yeah. There's one from Aftershock, man, and it's had a long run, and I'm thinking about getting back into it because I picked up the first like 5 issues, and I enjoyed it, but I dropped it for some reason. But that's Animosity. Animosity issue 25 comes out tomorrow, and this is a story about animals in our world that now have thoughts like we do and can talk, and they create their own societies, and they get into government. It's an awesome story. But 25, the reason to get 25 is because it starts a brand new like chapter, a whole new story arc. So you can jump in on 25 and just continue on.
Heck yeah.
So Animosity, those first 5 issues were great, and I don't know why I dropped it. Like a dummy, I dropped it. I wish I would have kept going.
And if you don't know what animosity means, it means strong hostility.
Did Siri just tell you that?
Yeah.
Oh, I said Siri, and Siri jumped up on my phone.
Oh my God.
Hey Siri, go away.
So what do you think, John? You gonna be picking up any of these indie books? Just curious. I can't hear
Is
it.
he a mime?
Sorry. I was muting, kids are running.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting that die in that East Berlin. Is East Berlin Boom Studios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 Boom Studio and then 1 Image.
All right. So there is one book, guys. Mr.
You said
Edwin,
there's one. Talk about it.
well, we've been talking about this. I know Perry's gonna get it. I'm gonna try to find it at the shop. Man, that's Storm Kids, man.
Oh, that was my first pick, I think, or second pick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
that John Carpenter book. Yeah.
So it's no one's talking about it, and we've been discussing that throughout the day. It's not getting a lot of talk, and that may be my speculation book at the same time. So there it is. I'll knock out that book with the speculation book. Do you guys have a speculation book?
Well, my last indie book is that Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh,
And it has an incentive cover to it, so I gotta get it. But speculation is that I kill Whitney Donovan because I bought 2 extra copies online today, so I better make my money back. You know what I'm saying?
we're coming down to that hour mark. We just want to just cramp up everything we can right now. We can never forget Usagi. Usagi, Perry Comics did a great interview. If I would do like Perry does, this right here, the little videos, you click it right there. I can't do that. So let's see what got going on. And what you do? You have any speculation books, Mister Edwin Comic Jabroni? No.
I guess Butcher of Paris, but I don't know. It's tough to spec on these indie books because all of them get option, and option just means whatever, nothing really. Option means nothing.
Yeah.
Until they write a script, until they decide who the director is, until there's a studio that wants it. Option just it's toilet paper.
That's it. How about you, John? Probably the same thing, right? You agree with Mr. Edwin the Comic
As far as
Jabroni?
a spec book this week, no, I mean, I think there's an underrated book from last month. I still think Die issue 9 is an underrated spec book. They finally gave the origin for the game or the explanation for what the game is. I don't think people are respecting that issue enough, and I think if that ever gets made into a TV movie, whatever, that issue where they explain what the game is going to be a big issue.
Now, question: is there a difference between optioned and then adaptation in the works? Because that's what this book's labeled
Option
as, adaptation.
means that a company or an individual owns the rights to then go forward and try to make something. Adaptation in the works means there's somebody who's writing a script.
Okay, because this
We're
book
one
is an
step
adaptation.
Yeah.
And we're one step above an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I seen that and I was like, all right, let me.
And honestly, until
grab
they start announcing an actor or a director, like Edwin was saying, I think that's when you can start thinking of it as serious. Even somebody writing it doesn't necessarily mean anything because it could take years of writing or 5 different writers later before they decide to do something.
Hey man, if I could make $10, I'm happy.
Justin for
Trying to
Comics,
get that damn camera.
I'm dropping Die after issue 10. Me too.
Hey Perry, I can help you make $10. Don't buy that DC book.
Bam!
Oh man!
Fire,
Oh, get out of here, Boomer!
man. Get it.
Go hang out with your Care Bears.
Get the shotgun, man.
$10 in your wallet right there.
going
I
at
just
15
made
to 20
$10
on
right
eBay.
now. I decided not to buy that book. Look at that.
Thank you,
Woo.
homie.
All right.
I feel like I did good.
All right, guys. So we did Marvel, we did DC. Do we have any more indie books before we keep it going here real quick?
I don't think so. Let me see. Oh, I'm picking up Spawn. It's on the pool, 303. And that's it.
That is a dope cover too, man. All right, so let's see here. All right, before we go, man, we gotta do this. Regular cover of the week, man. Regular cover of the week.
Let me share.
Perry, go ahead, man.
Oh, I gotta look. Give me a
Regular
second.
cover of the week.
I got mine if you want to see. I'll share mine here.
Do it.
You see that? Yeah.
Oh,
Daredevil 14, that cover with their like having coffee, but like with the bloody hands. It's clearly the police officer character, and it's clearly Matt Murdock sitting down to have coffee because now the reality of their situations come out. And I think that cover is hilarious. Just their hands and blood and his police badge and the nightsticks, and it's all just there on the table. I love that cover. That's just the cover A, straight cover A. And I'm definitely getting that.
nice. What you guys got, man?
Mine's down there.
Let's see here.
Cover A. Oh. Wait. Is it? You're gonna get it? You're gonna click on it?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you was gonna pull it up.
It's already down there at the
What are we
bottom,
pulling
waiting
out?
for you to just.
Oh,
Clicky.
we got multiple screens going on. All right, here it is.
Yeah, Shredder in Hell, man.
Ooh, that's dope.
Yep. Mateus Santuloku, goodness right there with the
Who?
dragon, and you
I was
got
gonna say,
Shredder.
It's like Shredder Godzilla.
I can't wait.
He's got a lightsaber.
It looks like he has a effing lightsaber. So it is Shredder Vader.
Luke's. Oh, we got Darth Vader coming back.
Oh
That
yeah.
is a dope cover, man. That is a dope cover. And let's see what Perry got. Perry,
My regular cover of the week is that Usagi. It just
Ooh.
looks freaking cool. I'm a Usagi fan, so that looks dope to me. And that rhino that you see in the background, I'm in the works. I'm trying to get a statue of him. That's
Dang.
pretty cool.
That's a beautiful, beautiful stage. Look at that for Usagi Yojimbo. And I'm gonna bring up mine right now. Let's take down Perry's. And let's do this one here.
Darth Shredder.
Shredder. Oh man, I have to do it, man. I gotta do this, man. This cover of Galactus. That's freaking fire. You know what? I'm gonna wait for the trade. I ain't gonna read this, man. This old man quill. I'm an old man. I'm gonna read this one.
Boomers unite.
Oh man, it's just dope as fire.
Millennial learned to count.
Uh,
I could count.
Then figure out what year a boomer was born, because it ain't us.
Oh man, you guys, this is such
My
a boomer
dad
thing to
is a
say.
boomer. My
No,
dad
it's such
is
a
a
boomer
boomer.
thing to say because it's not about the year. It's just saying that you're old. You're like trying to break it down and deconstruct it. No, you're a boomer.
Yeah, that's a millennial. I don't want to do the math. It's too
Okay,
hard.
boomer. It's too hard.
Barry's not a millennial.
I do math every day.
Aren't you like a Gen Z or whatever.
I'm,
the hell they are?
I'm Gen Y.
Gen Y. A
As
Gen
in, like, as in, why?
Why?
Y.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out on Buyer Paths. As always, we'll be here next Tuesday.
Well, don't we have our incentive variant? We still got one more variant, right? Aren't we gonna do like that other variant?
We could do it
The
a
B variant.
Everybody's excited.
regular.
I was ready. I had my research.
John's like, I gotta. Oh, he's gonna cut it out. I'm so excited.
Sorry, man. I look at the hour mark. I know Edwin's got hour. He's out, man. He's got to do his.
Oh, I got nowhere to go. I'll be here till like midnight.
Yeah, let me show you mine, and yeah, I gotta. I do. I get
My
you an
damn
hour,
lighter
and then I
went
gotta
out.
go take care of the kids.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, this is my variant. It's everybody's already talked about it in the chat. Everybody knows about it. It's just, but it's freaking awesome. I think it looks like she's climbing out of milk or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It looks like a milk.
Yeah.
But
she's like-
I dig it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's cool. And so I'm thinking about my LCS wants 18 for this. I haven't decided if I'm going to spring yet. It's a little
That's
higher,
not bad,
man.
man. That's not bad.
It's not bad, but
do
I,
it.
It's an awesome cover. It's
18.
signed.
John, I'll
sketch.
send you 18 for that. Holy shit! The hell?
Yeah, that's an awesome one. Mine is mine's down there, Rod. I'm going with this. I won't
Oh,
probably be able to
God.
afford it, but this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Power Rangers Thank You variant. So there's only one per store, and it is Shredder holding the White Ranger helmet.
But
Yeah,
all
dude,
this
that's
covers
so
are
freaking
so
cool.
dope, man.
I think, yeah, to me, this is a dope. And I know Rod talked about picking this book up. Dude, this is a book where the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles are in the same universe, and the Green Power Ranger is joining the Foot Clan to help Shredder. I'm all over that, man. I'm a fan of both series as a kid. I am so all over that. I got a crazy hard on for tomorrow already.
All right, and here's Perry's book.
Yeah, the Jafar Zafino, man. I've been loving his since he did that issue on Dead Man Logan. I was like, who is this artist? And I've just been digging it ever since, man. Everything he does, I've been a fan of. Even though I feel like he could have did a little bit better on this one.
Dude,
You know, show the guy
did you
his face.
see the X-Force one he did last week? It was fugly.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
That's
it
probably-
was bad.
Probably why I didn't talk about it.
Yeah, it was bad. This is way better than that one.
Yeah, no, this is dope. I like how he does it. He does it.
But I do love this one.
She's a robot.
She's
She's got gears on her.
She is a beautiful woman, should I say? So
She's got gears. Like on her shoulders. How does that work?
she'll still beat our
It's It's John.
he said hot robot. You know, all of a sudden.
Hot robot. Whoa, where? I need to
All
enter
right.
my RAM into her.
Hey now.
Ooh.
I can feel your CPU.
All right. So
Gigabyte,
with that being
gigabyte,
said, I
gigabyte.
saw two books that are second print and third print.
1011.
Undiscovered Country #1 is on second print, and Folklores issue 1 is on third print, guys. Those are the only ones that I've seen out there. There's a bunch of true believers. I've seen, I think there's about 5 of them. So you guys want to drop, well, you don't have to buy a book that Perry's going to buy. There's drop like 9 books or whatever. Go spend $5 on some true believers. So there it is.
Those are the
$5.
real ones.
There it is. And that is it, Mr. Perry Comics. What you got coming on your channel? Let the people
There's
know.
a few things coming on my channel. First thing to come on my channel is going to be my pre-order list. That's going to come tonight. I'm going to come tomorrow with another video, hopefully, or a live stream. Thursday, I'm coming at you hard, strong, and long with some reviews. And I haven't found a guest to come with me, but he's going to come. Friday, we're all coming together. It's going to be a grand old time. So, I'm doing stuff.
I muted my screen here. Wait, when Rod waves at me, I'll know it's my turn.
So, yeah, a few things.
What you got going on?
Jiminy Christmas. Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. I
Money
That's a lot of coming.
we went from a money shot to just
Hey,
I
knows what's going on.
derailed, but you know what?
I got 2 shows tomorrow. I'm on the greatest comic book show ever on the Comic Core channel. We're rocking and rolling there at 7 Pacific. And then right after at 8 o'clock, Edwin's coming on Book Club. We're on Alex's channel. We're talking East Berlin. I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm shooting a 3 Marvel review now. So there's going to be I did DC, I did Indies. Now it's Marvel time. I'm going to have 3 Marvel reviews up for you all here soon.
All right, Mr. Edwin, the comic and the ruler of all the jabronis. Let the people know what you got going on your channel, sir.
Have you seen my beach ball? It's like this big, and last time I saw it, it was over there. Anyways, guys, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Today, I dropped a video on 5 cheap Batman first appearance key issues that you guys can go pick up. Go check that one out. I have my next episode of What the Heck Is a Whitman variant. That one's going to be coming out by the end of the week. Thursday, I'll drop a review video. Probably not as funny as John's or not as much coming as Perry's, but it'll be out. And Friday, I go live around noon to 1 p.m. Central Time Zone. So that's like right in the middle. You got East and then the other 2 that nobody cares about. Central. We'll be there. All right, guys. So thank you for joining us on Buyer Pass. I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni. This guy right here, he's John's Comics with mostly Marvel books. Rod, the freaking Rican, and Perry Comics, man.
That's it, man. You know where to find us at. As always, I'm your boy, Robert Rican. Stay tuned for Saturday, Coast to Coast Comics. We got a special guest coming on, and Jeffrey Comahan Henson. Perry will be in the house, most likely. And Sundays, man, the comic book community shout out show will be back. I had a day off. I needed it. But anyway, as always, man, the chat, thank you for hanging out. Please check out everyone right now. Thank you for hanging out with us. Subscribe to everyone. Hit that like. Please hit that like button, guys. And as always, don't do anything I wouldn't do.